Hello, it's recap time here. Do people really have a chance at first love? Let's find out in the story of Jim and Anna.
Do you want to?
Greg and Kate has two sons, Casey and Jim. One day, they invite the priest over. As a normal tradition since 18 years, to bless their house. This particular event is peculiar because Casey got enlisted in the army and will be leaving soon for training. After the house blessing, they all had dinner and made toasts. Greg and Kate are happily married and Jim secretly adores his parents' fondness for each other. The family's life took a new turn the next morning when recession sets in, and thousands of employees were laid off. Greg never knew this new development will hit him until he was called into his employer's office only to be among those to be laid off. Having lost his job as a result of the economic situation, Greg becomes frustrated and heartbroken. He however takes it in good faith. Kate, his loving wife, consoles him and try as much as possible to prepare him for interviews. Despite being in a tough situation and trying to find a new job, Greg advises Jim to go on with his college applications, promising to do whatever he can when he gets accepted in one. Jim on the other hand is doing great in school. He takes his occasional runs in school. In the library one day, he meets a girl, Anna, and gets enthralled by her. Trying to get to know her, he forges a note calling her out of her Spanish class. Jim and Anna talk at length and he compliments her eyes. After school that same day, Jim gives Anna a ride to his favorite spot at the beach. Anna finds out Jim is a rock collector of different sizes, shapes, color and texture. Jim later on gifts her a rock he found on the beach. Being enthralled by each other, they decided to meet again. When Anna gets home, her mother is happy she is experimenting her youthful life and she advises that Anna be open to choices. Kate's mother died when she was so young and Aunt Irene took care of Kate. Aunt Irene is however aging, sick and doesn't trust anyone, even her nurse. Kate relates she can't take care of her expenses anymore and suggests putting her in a home. But Aunt Irene refuses this suggestion and screams that Kate leaves her house. Greg, being a responsible family man and always ready to provide for his family, doesn't hesitate to go to different interviews open for him. The family had dinner with Uncle Rando, Kate's brother. But Uncle Rando not hesitating to taunt Greg about his layoff and calls Greg a loser. Greg on the other hand takes it cool and doesn't react. Jim is invited to Anna's birthday party. He stands out of the crowd at first but gradually blends in. He later kisses Anna at a game that night and a blindfolded Anna rated him a 10. Anna is having mixed feelings about Jim.
I like him.
Yeah, you like everybody.
Her friends thinks he is awkward, different and weird. But Anna B admits she likes him regardless. Later that day, Jim gifts her a late birthday gift. It is a mix album of musics and Anna loves her gift. The young couple gets involved with each other more. Jim introduces Anna to his parents who fell in love with her too. With Greg losing his job, the family is trying to survive and despite the tough situation, they are waxing stronger regardless. Kate and Greg gets invited to a family party and Greg finds the situation uncomfortable because everyone wants to talk about his job and layoff.
You made it out okay. Seems like people are dropping like flies all over the country.
He later asks Kate for a dance in the party and Kate reminds him it's their anniversary. Being occupied with finding a new job, Greg forgets his anniversary with Kate. He profusely apologizes and not to forget again. That night, the couples get intimate. Jim and Anna on the other hand, while getting to know each other, had fun together. Right there, Jim admits he loves Anna.
I love you.
Anna's mother wants to know her plan for her future, since she will be leaving for college soon. She insists Anna doesn't get tied down by Jim as she's still young and a boy shouldn't stop her from achieving her plans. This particular discussion with her mother leaves Anna as she wants to know what the future holds for her and Jim. Jim believes they will be fine and will take things one at a time. Just then she reveals she got admitted and will be leaving for college soon, but Jim still remained optimistic about them. The family is gradually wallowing in great difficulties as Greg is unable to find a job yet. There are huge taxes left unpaid and Kate is becoming frustrated about their situation. Kate insists they have a plan B in case things doesn't get better. She wants them to make changes by selling the house, but Greg doesn't want to. Jim overhears this conversation. Jim and Anna's relationship takes a drastic turn as they had a fight. Jim, trying to reconcile, gets in touch with Anna at her house, but Anna isn't sure what she wants again.
Is that all this was to you?
Anna believed they had fun, and this hurts Jim more because he believed what they had was more than fun. He leaves Anna's house heartbroken, and Anna doesn't take the ended relationship well. Aunt Irene later passed away and was buried amidst family and friends. At almost same time, Jim graduates from school and gets into UCLA and wants to keep running. His friend advises he forgets Anna and moves on, when he caught him staring at her. Few minutes later, Jim gets into a fight with a guy who speaks badly about Anna. Anna doesn't take this well, as she is disappointed in Jim. On getting home, Jim's parents tell him their plans of selling the house and relocating, promising it won't affect him as he will be in UCLA. His father advises him to face his studies. Later on that day, Jim and Greg share a father-son moment, and Greg advises that Anna will be back if it's meant to be. Few years later, Jim comes home to his parents after school one holiday session. Kate is happy to see him. However, it seems things never got rosy for the family after Greg's layoff, as he never found a job. Greg, however, dies little jobs to be able to provide for his family. Rando, Kate's brother, cut them off when they relocated. Kate is frustrated but doesn't voices it out to Greg. She confides in Jim, who gave her the little money he made from selling his computer and sports gears. Kate is grateful but sheds tears. One day, Jim receives an unexpected voicemail from Anna. She apologizes for breaking off with him the way she did. An excited Jim calls her and decides to meet with her. After years of not seeing each other, Anna still looks beautiful and Jim compliments her new hairstyle. They both catch up on their lives and Anna invites Jim home. Later on, they both got intimate and Anna admits she loves Jim, and in fact she always has. Kate and Greg had a heated argument the next day. Kate is frustrated and Greg isn't helping matters by being on the screen every time she returns from work.
Do you think I love watching you sit in front of the TV all day long?
Greg leaves the house angrily despite Kate's attempt to stop him. Jim, on his occasional runs, noticed symptoms and was diagnosed with having a tear in his lungs, which causes the shortness of breath. The doctor informs Kate that Jim needs to be operated on. Jim's parents, alongside his love Anna, stood with him at this trying moment. Anna canceled her travel back to college until Jim got better. It was at this point in his life that Jim knew he needed to make a decision in his life. A decision that will affect everyone in his life too. He reveals his plan of wanting to engage Anna to his mother, Kate. Kate thinks it's too early but gives her support regardless. Jim further reaches out to Anna's mother, who voices out her reservations about Jim's future plan with her daughter. Jim is, however, optimistic about marrying Anna and she gives her consent. Greg later on gets a new interview opportunity from an organization and Kate believes she has a good feeling about it. This new job will make them move again to a new home or even farther to a new country depending on its outcome. A hopeful Greg goes for the interview and he believes it will turn out well, just like Kate. The movie ends with Anna and Jim getting married amidst family and friends. With Anna dressed beautifully in her wedding dress and Jim handsomely in his tuxedo, Kate gets emotional at the wedding, but Jim assures her he won't disappear as the movie ends here. That's it for today. What's your comment? Please subscribe for more videos like this.